Hello, and welcome back into the stream. Hey folks, welcome on in. How are you doing today? I can say, from myself, my elbows have healed. I am definitely feeling a lot better. I also thought back across playing Jak and Daxter as well. And from when I started to the end of the stream yesterday, I definitely improved quite a bit quite quickly. So I feel like I'm getting the hang of the controller, and I'm getting used to it. Especially inverting the left and right camera turns made the world of difference. Because it must still be locked away in the legacy half of my brain, way in the back somewhere, around how left and right should work on a controller versus how it works on mouse and keyboard. But yeah, man, I'm just watching the intro just fly through, and it's all the little tricks they did to kind of just throw in more detail. Like you can see exactly where it's like, hey, they did this little trick here and that trick there, and that's how they just squeeze just that little bit more detail, that little extra into it. They've got such a kind of crazy but cool looking world kind of going on. But I realize this is effectively like the OG of where kind of Dark Souls came from and stuff like that. In that the fact that you can walk from one end of the map to the other and never hit a loading screen. It's like that whole concept around just deload whatever's behind you, load whatever's coming up, and just keep that up really. And as long as you keep that up smartly, you get such a great game that just you're never pulled out of kind of the action. Like, yeah, you can have cutscenes and stuff, but as long as you don't move the character around too much, you can just you can do that. It just works. Man, it is the gold. Absolute goat. Although it's made me think around when I played Elden Ring, what it would be like with a controller. And that, it feels like, to me, like the button combos and stuff that you'd have to press. I was looking into it, I tried pushing them, and it's like, before I plugged the controller in, that is, and oh my god, they're wild. Like, they don't make sense. Like, some of them make sense. It's like, cool, awesome, easy peasy, you push the button, it does the thing. But it's like, it's such a weird thing to like push buttons with like all your fingers like that. I don't know, it's like you have to be both accurate on your right hand and left hand as well. Whereas when you do mouse and keyboard, you only need that right hand accuracy on the mouse, and the left hand can generally flail around, and as long as you're fairly okay with the thumb on spacebar, that's it. Well, I think in dodge roll, you're pretty much good. Dodge roll with your thumb, index on F to jump, and you're sorted at that point. So yeah, got me thinking. It's like, man, I would struggle. Yeah, you reunited with your band today for the first time since the holidays. Very nice. Because yeah, you are in the army, I think. No. Kind of? Or do you just do school band? Is it just school that you're in? And I've mistaken something. School band. Oh, okay. You're an Air Force cadet. Aha. I knew there was some sort of army thing going on there, but I couldn't remember exactly what, but it was Air Force. I know there's a local airport near me. I've looked into getting a pilot's license, and I then looked at the price and kind of went, nope, don't need one. Can't afford one. Yeah, oh yeah, it's expensive, all right. So it became an immediate, nope, that's not something to pursue. Like if you got someone else paying for you to teach you, Sure, any day of the week. But yeah, probably not by myself. Yeah, that was probably, yeah, just the basic fees. As you say, it's not everything. Not everything. I just want to minimize down that just so I don't see myself twice kind of moving around. It was just a bit weird because I'm technically inverted. That like when I look left, it looks to the right hand side of the screen opposed to the left hand side. So it means when I look at chat, it looks like I'm looking at you guys. Because you guys appear all up here. Got page user right away, page ATC, page ground crew. Right, so unless you know kind of what you're doing, yeah, getting all those other people involved, it's like they're just more people. I guess if you have an airport at least where there is no ATC, then it's a bit different that you just have to like announce on like a standard channel or whatever, isn't it? And you just go like, yeah, I'm taking off. Because yeah, I've got Flight Sim 2024 and I've played it a bit, but I'd really love to kind of get into it more. Like kind of, you know, speak on the airport's frequency, yep, and just like speak to anyone who else is in the air nearby and just go, yep, I'm on the runway, I'm taking off, dealing with things. Yeah, like doing a bit of a, you know, a bit of a fun flight. So a nice little small plane and just like say 2 or 3 hops. So it's like you practice turn on the plane, deal with the plane, take off with the plane, you know, taxi out correctly, do all the ATC stuff, and have someone there to help you and go, yep, you need to, you know, announce this, say this, you're this call sign, you're going to be doing that, and then off you go kind of thing. Then you take off and you announce, hey, yep, I'm leaving airspace kind of thing. Yep. And then, you know, you arrive at the next runway, you know, 10 or 15 minutes later down the line, you know, you announce your arrival. Hey, ATC, we're arriving here. We're going to be landing. Here is a MET-AR frequency or METAR frequency. I don't know how to read that exactly. METAR maybe. METAR. Meter. So meta. So meta frequency, okay. And you're just doing that a bit and just kind of like getting into the vibe of it. And then like say on the last runway that you take off to then land again, like your person helping you goes, cool, I'm going to leave you to kind of do this. You're going to, you know, make your calls. I'm still with you if we need to kind of correct anything. So, you know, you go out, you make your calls. Yep. Then off you go. This is what pilots do. You could use live ATC. See, it's like listening to it is great, and that definitely gets you kind of in there and you get to hear what people are saying. You can kind of put 2 and 2 together and figure it. But it's also when it comes down to it, it's like having someone just kind of coach you through it a bit as well. It's kind of would be really awesome. It's like, I know people don't have the time to coach everybody through everything, but it's just, yeah, you know, just on like a single flight, once you kind of got the hang of it, then it's like, cool. You know, you got some basics down, you can take some notes and things, see how it all kind of fits together, what you're supposed to do, and then off you go. But yeah, it'd be cool to do it with Roker. I wish the old Flight Sim, was it Flight Sim 2020 or now 2024, had multiplayer in it where you could have more than one person in the same plane. So I've always wanted to do like a long haul flight. And I know it's very much just letting the autopilot do its thing, but it's still, I think it's kind of a cool idea, kind of going like, hey, yeah, you do have like effectively 2 pilots in the plane that can both take over one at a time on the plane controls. And so, you know, I could say, do the takeoff, go for it, Roker jumps into bed, sleeps for a bit. You know, I fly in there for a bit, you know, 5 hours later, 6 hours later, Roker gets up, takes over the controls, everything's good, do a bit of a handover with Roker. Cool, everything's been awesome. And then, you know, I go to bed kind of thing. wake up a bit later, you know, and hey, 12 hours, 13, 14 hours later, you know, we then come into an airport, we have to do all the ATC stuff. Hey, we've just come from New Zealand. We're going over to like New York. So it's been, you know, 14, 15 hours flying. Like you get to like do all that kind of cool stuff. Yeah, obviously in flight sim. So it's like, yeah, it just kind of does its thing. And, you know, hey, you send a Discord call, you vibe with people, you watch some YouTube. Obviously, I know the autopilot is going to do 99% of that flight. Because I know I've done New Zealand to Australia, and that was just 3 hours of pretty much autopilot. With, you know, kind of 10 minutes either side of takeoff and landing. Do you give too much input control on your autopilot locks? The best option with the autopilot locks is you toggle on and off the in-game autopilot and it fixes everything. Because when I did that New Zealand to Australia flight, I also did it with an Australian at the same time. Just because we figured going to Australia easier because of bigger runways. And yeah, they had a problem where they were coming into land and they pushed the wrong button and they turned the plane off. So, you know, they accidentally hit the wrong button, entire plane turns itself off. They're like, my plane turned off. What do I do? I don't have a plane anymore. The lights have turned off. Controls don't work. It's like, quick, pause the game, turn on the in-game autopilot. They turn it on, like, you know, unpause, repause. Whoa, whole plane turns itself back on again. And, you know, gets itself going, sets itself up well. They turn off the in-game autopilot and then get back into the plane and go like, cool, we can land it. But yeah, talking about autopilot, Jak and Daxter. Let me move things as I need to move things because it's a bit different because I don't use a mouse and keyboard. So I push these out of the way. I pull a controller in. And sort out the cable. There we go. So we can load game today. 23% through. That's interesting. We might be through this quite quickly. Whoa. Whoa. That was weird. Right, I'd already been over there. So. The way it is. Hey, Bearploat, welcome on in. Oh. This is at the start of the level? No, it isn't. This is somewhere else down here. One thing I don't like is I can't look over the edge of things. And I know that's probably on purpose, but like, just gets to me when I can't, you know, get over there. Can't kind of squeeze over the edge of things and just look at stuff. You gonna jump down? No, you can't jump down. Wow. Let's grab my green eco. Whoa! Okay, nothing over that way. But Have our little lurker buddy. Doink, 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 doink. What? Whoa. Man, I suck at this. What? Didn't think I was gonna hit them. Oh, my. Oh, it put me on the other side of them. So I need to get some blue eco to that. I had that blue eco that was up there, but that's a long way away. There must be some closer blue eco. Oh, green though. Stuff, yeah, so those guys are going to fly over it. Interesting. Clearly, we do something up here. Oh. Maybe come back for them. Green eco so I can live longer. Bang. Oh yeah, Batplay. I was just saying, I was thinking about Elden Ring and the controls in that. And I was thinking of like, what would be like to try and use a controller to play Elden Ring. And like, after a bit, I just noped out eventually. It's just, it felt too difficult. That it just the way like things like you had to like take like I recognize that's like locking on's the key thing, but it's like even when locked on, like changing targets and stuff, like you'd have to take your hands off buttons to waggle a stick like that to change targets to then get back onto dodge rolling and stuff. I just don't get it. Like, is there some sort of like what's the timing? I'm glad they gave you heaps of health though, because that would have been brutal. Yeah, I recognize it's a matter of habit, but like it's just like, I don't know. It feels like that's a lot to do with your hands. Because the other thing is, you've got to use your left hand in a very accurate manner with left bumper and right bumper. Or left bumper and left trigger.
You two didn't screw up. Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Like, yeah, because up and down is just zoom in and out. I can't, you know, I can turn left and right to kind of squeeze a look over the edge, but it ends at that. Whoa! Yeet! Wait. I'm probably not supposed to be here. Is my guess, because that guy showed up. I saw there was a zoomer in the water, but I don't think I'm making it here.
I said, shred the lurkers, Jack.
Like, I'm guessing this is a very old game, so it is what it is. We've got these guys flying around. Got this stuff out here. I think I'm going to go upstairs on something efficient and comfortable. Oh yeah, I am definitely jumping in on like the OG. Ah, we can squeeze down there. Okay, let's put that down. And cheers, Baplet. Yeah, let's make sure we're comfortable and stretched and sitting upright. Oh. That looks like, yeah. Down this way. Ah, so they can't break him, but I can if I touch him. Ooh, I'm gonna hit that for this one. Hey, welcome in, Tank, and cheers. Yeah, my day's going really good. Because we are Jack and Daxtering, which is always fun. Rotate. So we have B. Let's jump.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
Okay. I go backwards? No, okay. Forwards anyway. For me, it's the opposite problem on keyboard. They tend to cram. Tends to notice on the weirdest guys. You have to move and contort your handle off sometimes. I will agree with that it can be a little how do you do. Oh shit, I jumped over it. Okay. Yeah, but keybinds. Some of them were weird. But other ones, it just works so much better. And I think it's that difference. That's like, depending on what part of the game you play, I can recognize how a controller would be really nice. Like, yeah, you get yourself a controller, you're going to be a pretty good spot. Oh, alright, missed that one. Yeah, probably could try him to form an action require you to stop controlling your camera with the right stick, whereas on PC having to form an action require stop moving your character with West. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, that was something I had when I played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. There was some actions, once I figured out how the game kind of worked, some actions were really easy. Because releasing West and then pressing again, that was the equivalent of doing like a full waggle on a stick. And so I could get these full waggles, it was real responsive. But I felt like I was cheating a bit in points. Oh, alright, missed that one. We'll have to do a little bit of a hop. Hop-a-rooney. And we should be able to get it. This line up. Let's go. Yoink. Whoop. What? Okay, so we need more speed. I can't just let it roll forwards. I need to kind of be on to the other waggle stick. Okay, so let's get the other waggle stick going. Right, we'll just commit. Waggle stick. 10,000 FPS, so this game has coyote time. What's that? Hey Roka, welcome on in. What's coyote time? There you go, it's coming this way. Last fella up there. There's a box up there. Okay. I guess this other guy's going to be coming this way probably. Oh, he's over the far side again. Okay. Can I yoink him? Yoink! So it's when the game has a lenient window of time to press a jump a few frames after your feet left the ground from a ledge. I'm gonna guess yes on that. Just due to kind of...
Good! You stopped all the mind-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
This also ain't easy because this thing's vibrating as well, which is crazy. But I guess there's a double jump in this, but so if I... Okay, interesting. So it's not huge, but yeah. Okay, so... Okay, somebody's in... Your voice kind of gone, Tasty. I've taken another day off from streaming. Hey, it's still good. You take as much time as you need to kind of rest and recover. Ooh, that was nice. Oh. Yoink. Turn. Oh. What? Ah! Where am I now? Uh-oh. I see, you have to time it around their swings. Blam! I try and make less mistakes on the button presses as well. Ding! Yeah. See more precursor orbs in the middle there. Oh, and one out there as well. one would get out there. With that. So how does one get power to that? And the answer is one yoinks them and brings those across this way. That seems one way. That's a lot to go for that though. We'll give it a shot. We're going to yoink that. Oh, and there's a yoinker there as well. Okay, we've got triple yoink. So you go yoink, 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 and then go for it. So yoink, yoink, yoink. Hey, first time, every time. If you look at this, Misty Island, we're missing just one. Return the Musa Sculptor. Aha! So we have everything from Misty Island. Awesome. So now, is that the starting beach? I think it is. Yes, it is. Oh, Sugar 3 now it says 5. Hey, I don't know, man. I just stream once a day. It is what it is. Hey, I wouldn't complain the fact that the number's bigger than what it should be. Guy's Muse. Who want the Muse? This. No, there's no one in there. That guy's the fisherman. Guy had a rock in his face. So that's not. That's not. That's not. This is here. Yeah, he had a rock in his face.
Oh, my Muse!
My Muse, dude.
Her. Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
What? E. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Tank. Hopefully you have a good sleep and trade school goes good for you as well. So if we look at here, oh yeah. Oh, I see. I can go. So bring 120 orbs to the Oracle. Oh, I see. So that would be 240, which I can bring 240 to the Oracle. Aha. So we can do that. Sentinel Beach, we've got everything. Forbidden Jungle. Oh, we don't know what that is yet. Okay. And Misty Island. Fire Canyon, there's 2. Sandover Village. Yeah, so we got them. And Geyser Rock, you got all of them. It was this way, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was up here. Was it? Was it? No, it was up the rocks here? Up here, behind the guy's house. There we go. Beta talk.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature
Got a
quickly.
nice hot pud
Oh,
and
and
tea
when you get
wrapped
back,
up in a warm.
don't forget to
wrapped
activate
warm.
the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab.
Always some
Then
space
we'll be
for
able to
pud.
teleport over and meet you. Good luck.
Oh. Right, so it just constantly gets hotter and hotter.
Balloons to cool off.
I see. So you gotta avoid
There's
things.
scout flies out here too. Woo, see if we can catch air off those lurkers.
Oh, wait, got that one. What? Damn, missed one.
Use the hop turn to steer harder.
I don't know what the something turn is to steer harder. Oh, oh. Grab you. Oh, missed the balloon. I think that'll be fine as long as I yoink this balloon. Yoink. Hey. That's what scout flies. But not all of the precursor orbs things. Oh. Wow.
Wahoo! We made it!
Easy. Oh. Rock Village. So if we look, we go. Hasn't quite loaded Rock Village yet. Don't know what's going on here. Ooh. Well, let's head in here and see what's going on.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue
Hey,
Sage
welcome back,
threw a
Fox.
party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers. Then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
Well, the situation here is...
So let these guys talk. I've got an idea for you, Fox.
Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the precursor basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant. or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here. And don't forget the corners.
But yeah, my idea, if you want something to play, is Space Battleship
Now,
Yamato.
how do we get that levitator to work?
Okay, so barrels can break and give me stuff. Well, let's head down this way. And get more of these precursor orbs. I hear thing down here. Kablam! We're sneaking things in here. Is this just down to the open ocean? It is. Ooh. Okay. We're for a marching band, however. So you're not quite marching band kind of style band.
Until we find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
I've got 33 when you get to 45. Okay. Aha, we can get more stuff there, but we need some blue. We got some blue over there.
Rocks have feelings too.
Yeah, but they're also on our way. Let's have a chat with you.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We asked you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village
That's
for
so good.
years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats,
80s to
they can't
90s
find their
rock
way
band.
back underground.
Ooh.
If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
So 80s, 90s rock band. This isn't quite 80s, 90s, but you cannot go wrong with David Bowie. Yeah, rocks are made for mining, rock and stone. Well, let's give her the 90.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
Yeah, Starman.
Interesting strata.
So I've got it there, okay, and so we'll come back to it. I'm gonna shoot myself around.
Nasty lurkers.
Make myself one of them. Oh shit! Hot rock is hot. Does it put me? Where the hell am I now? The save points on the game of like where it respawns you is wild. Like, was I? Yes, I was just here. Okay, cool. So because I was close enough, it respawned me in this area. So who are you?
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this
Yep,
barrel.
goes to
and I'll
Stake
give you a
America.
power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
If you want something great, and I might actually give it a go, you can listen to the warrior sobbing in Japanese.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a Yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? 'Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom?
So she keeps throwing
All
up.
right. Fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
I just want to see if I can do this. If I go sound, that's volume. Game options. No, I don't want to turn the whole game into Japanese, otherwise I will never get back out of this. So let's get the 90 orbs for a power cell.
Oh, wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
Now we can make it along then. May as well give him 90 as well.
Oh, yeah! Need orbs to help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell I promised.
I wonder if you need to 100% this game to be able to... I'm guessing you don't need to 100% it,
Oh,
but
it was a sure thing.
you probably need to get a decent amount. We won't question that one, Roka. He's got his locations. Yeah, so if it was also... they should start 3D printing. They always come after how much it costs. Yep. It's also the fact that, like, if you get a 3D printer, you've also then got to, like, print parts for your 3D printer to make it usable. I don't know if that's a valid technique for getting in here, but it worked. my 3D printers exact, like that's what I mean. It's like you get these things and they're just like, okay, so yes, you got to 3D print all these parts to make it vaguely usable. You can't just use it by itself. Yeah, this place is wild. Easy on that way, but okay, so we've got other ways to go. A little bit of a yoink. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. Wait. Yep, we're in Rapture. Hey. Didn't quite do what I want. Okay, let's try that again. Yoink. What?
Kick the little guy on the top.
Oh. What? What? How do you push these buttons in time? Like, you've got to like take your hand off A to go to B to get back onto your stick to waggle it. Holy shit. You gotta be an expert at this stuff. What? What? Oh. Man, it's just claw. But like, how do you like? If I was to get, because I don't really need the bumpers too much. So like, how do you get it? Like, would you say index on the joystick, middle on A, ring on B? No. Okay, that's it. You hold the controller backwards, so you point the grips towards the screen, index on B, middle on A, right on X, and you would invert your movement controls because you're now pointing it backwards. Thumb on stick, index on A, B, X, index and middle on A, B, X, Y. I've got 4 back pads. I'm not using those. That's even worse because I'm prone to just like squeezing this controller too tight. It's like the ability to be in stress. It's like, I'm not good with stress, and this game is stressful. Like, at least Elden Ring was quite, I'll say, calming. this isn't. Yoinks you out. Okay, so this is your classic jumpy jump. They're almost useless in that left and right bumpers just crouch, and you can use them to do like a high thing or a high jump. So yeah, you need it occasionally. It also does the roll, so you can do the roll jump. So not overly critical. The triggers, on the other hand, just bring up stats. So there is absolutely nothing on them. How did I miss every single one? So I have those. Yoink. So we need to I see. Okay, I recognize how those work. That's not too bad. Very cool though. I like that. Is anything down there? Outside of the big guy. Doesn't sound like it. So we've got so we've got Steam platform. We've got these. We've got stone brick noise, power cell, and some scout flies over there. Get over there. Yoink. Oh, I see you need to do something lower down. Oh, I see. You push the thing, it does the stuff, and it yoinks them out to where they need to be. Right, because red goes to red. Yoink. Doing, 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 doing. That's gonna go poop it out up there.
Quick! Follow that pipe!
Oh! That was tight. Bam! What? Edge. Alright. Live. Oh no, okay. Balls on that guy, yep. What? Ah, splash. Where the hell am I now? Oh. Outside of the room. Going the correct way around is a lot easier. But Overcooked and uncomfortable for most gamers. Yep. I'm happy where I am at the moment with how I'm playing. Maybe I can't hit these guys. That's where I came from. I don't know if I did that right, but I did something. Whoa. Oh, there's an update for me. Okay. Would you say favorite? My favorite car, just like to just have, or like if I could have anything, price not a problem, then what would I have? Like, is it that kind of what would I have, or like? Because very different answers. Any car, eh? Ooh. Ah. Ah, it is a Goomba Stomp. Good sight backflip. Yes, any car. So if it was within affordable prices and like things that are slightly more reasonable, I'd love to try a Holden Maloo. I think that would be really cool. If we get into anything I want, I'm not sure. I've got you fella looking ugly over there. I've got these here. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to activate all of them, I'm guessing. And if I touch this, it resets them. Yep. Okay, cool. Easy. First time, every time. They are, but they're so special though. They're so unique to Australia and New Zealand. Like they are like, ooh, but the fact that they don't make them anymore, it's like the last ones you see are quite literally the last ones you are seeing. They're all slowly just getting older and older until eventually they age out. Good evening, Starcat. We're actually doing pretty good tonight. I'm getting the hang of it slowly. Oh, I say slowly like I've got any idea what I'm actually doing. Let's face forwards, which will help. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, just like that. First time every time. Grab all of them. What does this button do? Raises the platform to get me up there. Ah! Okay. This time we don't jump in the water. '77 Lincoln Town Car. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't open. Okay. Yoink. So I'm guessing this is a slide. It is. Okay. Bombs. Oh, missed that. Oh.
Trust me, those Dark Eco boxes are bad news!
What? Never did. Waggly sticks. How do they waggle? Yeah, use both of them at once, maybe? Kind of. Oh, damn. I have to come back here. Hey. What? Another one? Come on. More waggle sticks. Go waggle them both at once. What? That was on purpose. What? Train by spinning in circles or rotating. Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this. Jack, run! The Dark Eco is rising!
Uh-oh. What? Climb, you fool! Climb, you fool! It's getting closer. What? But the rotation. What? He never grabbed. He never fucking grabbed. Jake. Tip number 3. So that's 4. Oh, climb. Oh, go. Yep. Up we go. Up. Go. Up. What? The fuck are these waggle sticks waggly? This doesn't realize my school doesn't know I swear have the $200 camera. Oh, it's stretched my fingers a bit. Well, thing is, so it's more than that as well, Roka. It's a depreciating asset. So whether they have it or not, they just know they have it on the books. And every year they get to depreciate it, and that depreciation they can then write off on the tax. Yes, let's unshrimping as well. I was kind of curled up over that controller. Ugh. Because it's the same thing that companies do if they do like they purchase, say, like blocks of flats and stuff they rent out. That when they purchase them, they purchase it as an asset they can depreciate, and so they say, well, okay, these buildings are going to lose, you know, say 5,000 every year over the next 15 years, and they write all that off their tax every year. You know, let's say they've got 1,000 houses, 1,000 houses times 5,000, all run off tax. It is such a cheat code, because of course, as a regular person, you can't sit there and go, well, my house is depreciating. I want to write that off my taxes. Out of my way, mate. Good luck with the Dark Eco. What? Wah! Hey, you're another Resonite mod yesterday night. Ooh. What does the new one do? that was getting close. Oh, oh, hey. Power cell for methods. Mod for a game power set. So fix the fact that on Linux, the in-game file browser does not sort files everything like it does on Windows. What? They're not. In-game file did not sort files everything on Windows, huh? So a mod for a game for that. Yeah, like Second Life and Gary's mod, yeah. What do you 3D print next? Jak and Daxter. They're perfect. And you can even have some fun if you want. If you've got some like Warhammer paints or whatever it is, try color them in. Like if it'll come out, yeah, you know, Cosmic Purple. If you got like, you know, Battleship Grey, do them in Battleship Grey and paint them. Put that, you know, a coat over them, you know, paint it white and then paint colors over the top if you've got access to that. I see where I am. Done that, so now I just need to head back this way. I've got heaps of stuff over there. Oh, yeet! Let's wait for that to go. Myself up here. Ah, go fly. I need to drop on top of this. Oh, camera, bro. Cameraman isn't very good. Right? Ooh. No, guess I can't grab it. I can't reach that. Ooh. How do I get up there? Oh, I go up there and then up there. Yes, I think I saw a guy thing underwater beneath the central pillar. Something anything down there? Oh, I'm back here. Jeepers. What? Oh. Phew. That's blue. It is, okay. I see yellow's going to the middle, okay. Let's spin all the way around. It will. Ah. Good enough. It's green, okay. There is another power cell. I can see 43, which in the Lost Precursor City, raise the chamber. I don't have raise the chamber. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be further back at the beginning. Somewhere over that way, probably. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Oh yeah, New Zealand dick advert. Best advert ever made. Raise the chamber. So I've done everything in this area. Well, sometimes just going, you know what? There's more power cells to be had out here. You can always come back. Yeet. Any of these fellas want to speak? Rock Village. Free scout flies and other stuff we don't know yet. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff out here.
You don't have enough power cells to power the Blue Sage's machine. We can't lift that boulder until you collect 45 power cells.
If you're like me, you'll find very hard to keep your deck dry. Yeah, but you need your deck hardener. Harden your deck. So yeah, a barbecue, when your mates come round, you can tell them they'll all be, praising how hard your deck is. Boggy swamp. Oh, okay. I love the classic. Put a big boulder in between. It's like you have to walk. Reload that area. You can see both areas. Well, the camera's not quite wide enough to see both areas loaded at once. Yep. Yes, polish your deck yourself. We shall hire a professional. It is. Oh, they are good adverts. Yellow Eco.
Wow! You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with Yellow Eco.
Ah. Well, I'm gaining the power of the yellow. Ooh, and I see a spinny thing. And you can double jump it as well. Okay, so I need to better jump than that. What? You didn't roll jump. That. Like that. And go roll. Roll jump. Oh, likes there. Ah, they were clever. Maybe there's a way to get around to that somewhere around this around here. What? Oh, okay, tar bad. Ooh. That worked. Yoink that. You can probably yoink all of them. Choom. Aha. And yoink over this way. Oh, and I'm dead. Thank you. I swear that's jumpable. I just got to angle better. So get more of that angle. Was this the right way to do this? Probably not. Is it the way I did it? Yep.
Shoot those rat nest to stop the rats from coming out.
I don't have anything to shoot him with. I'm approaching this whole area backwards, I think.
We should shoot those big boulders holding the tether.
Yeah, because you would have turned up here from this way. Okay, so it depends. So why is there a whole page here, Cat New Zealand slang on the New Zealand official website? They're Australian, as it were. Someone, mate. Oi, mate. Oh, and dude regards national gender and that works out. Exactly. Yeah, dude, man. Works perfectly. Now I've got a yellow eco spawn as well. Right, and so you could blast through here, bam, 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 and you're back to the beginning.
Did you see?
I didn't see that, but I did it. I kind of clicked it a bit too quickly. Oops. Yep, exactly. A dude edge. Perfect. Doing this whole area backwards is a bit interesting. Spam the button as much as I can before it runs out. Oh, full health. Nice. So what's this? This looks interesting. Nothing. But yes, I was away on camp with cadets on air bases. I'm kept calling me champ and spawn even though he's a lower rank than me. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Ah, we have a dude.
Howdy, friends.
Howdy.
You in my beautiful swamp? I own these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley. He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack, but those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If you could keep those pesky critters away long enough, I just know Farley will smell them vitals and come back. Will you help me out?
Do you want to play? Let's give it a go. And then once you do this, we'll then call it a night. Let's get comfy. There we go.
Good.
I get my arms in the right
Those
spot.
rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
How do I can't up and down.
Get him.
Oh, I see. It slides. Okay.
Over there. Get him. Over there. Nice shot. Get him.
Get some! Get some!
Over there.
Damn,
Get him.
damn.
Get some!
Got in the middle there. And there.
Over there. Get him.
Get him, get him.
Get him. Nice shot.
Hey, come on there, come on there. Hey.
Over there.
I know of it. I do not wish to do it. It is a bit of a special thing. You don't just do one. Like, I know it's done during the start of rugby matches, but there are kind of reasons for that.
Over there. Get him. Nice shot.
It also won't sound great as just one person by themselves doing it. Oop.
Over there. Get him. Get him. Nice shot. Get him. Get him. Over there. Well, fry my hide. You sure know how to shoot. Thanks a heap for the help.
South Africa wrecked you guys in rugby. Okay. I guess you guys did. And that is also 46 now. Right, I had that one thing there. Gonna shoot, so there's a bunch more stuff up there. But I said once it's done there, I'm gonna... Let's just run through here. Oh, this is where I came from. Is it? No, this is a different thing. Yeah, no, this is different again. Ah, oh, big green eco. Nice. Ah, here's how we deal with it. Let's yoink these. Wait. There you go. Yoink this. Then some fire downrange. And, oh, I got to take him out from here. Cool. That thing's gonna be anything there. Let's do that way. Cool. Awesome. Let's yoink there. And... cheers, Fox. This feels like a perfect spot to end because we're right by the zoomer. I'm gonna collect these, collect what I can in the area, and then I'll get ready for zoomer life. Okay, we are just gonna count it as Zuma because the area keeps expanding more and more and more.
Hey,
Not Zuma Life.
There's the flat.
Flat Life. Okay, cool. I am going to hit that button, grab me mouse, and feels good to be back, mouse. I'm sorry I left you alone for so long. We will make sure we are saved right here. Yes, we want to overwrite. And we will quit game. This will take us back to the menu. And then... yeah, we did get a secret. Or a sacred, or however you pronounce it. Then we quit game. Yes, we do. And we yoink that out. Ooh. Like, you thought I'd go like, oh, it's a PlayStation 2 game. It was the GOAT. No, it was the GOAT. It truly was ahead of its time. Like, it is Dark Souls before Dark Souls. You know, this open world where you can just head between areas that just flow between them naturally. Let's get a bit of this going on. That. Perfect. Like, as I said, it's like the fact that you can just like, there is no loading zones between anywhere. It just dynamically deloads and loads the next area as you kind of move around. You've got all these characters you can speak to who will give you quests. You don't have to follow them, but following them gives you more benefits and helps you finish stuff as well. You probably need them to finish the game. But like, it's, you know, you've got these characters around the world that, you know, if you die, they respawn, you come back at certain points in the game, and, you know, everything's kind of back to how it was. Now, there are unique things, obviously, that the power cells don't come back. You once you get them, you've got them, and same with the precursor orbs don't come back either. So, you know, it's aimed at a younger audience, but it's like my first Souls game. And that's the thing, Souls games, when you follow back all of their legacy and their history, they don't quite end here, but this is a very early point with Jak and Daxter. We've just seen so let's see if everyone's saying, because I've seen we've dropped a few frames as well on stream, that I posted that that picture of it hitting 76% on the ISP's kind of out to the internet path, and yeah, just had a quick look. It was at 78, but it's just dropped down to 72%. So it's, oh boy, it's being hit kind of hard. So no need for AAA narrow corridors to squeeze through back then. Just a normal corridor to run through. Exactly. You just run through a corridor. Oh, close down Jak and Daxter launcher as well. But what I will do is I am going to because what I'm playing on is completely open source as well. The only thing you need is a original disc from the game. Hey, Wamanji, welcome on in. So yeah, you get your disc, you make an ISO copy of your disc, you then get the OpenGoal launcher, and that will like extract and decompile everything out of the disc. And then it will recompile it into the C++ code it expects and kind of puts everything together. And then you've got a game you can play. And it works very well for for the first Jak and Daxter. Hey, thanks for stopping by, folks. Very much appreciated. Good having some chats. And hopefully you have a good rest of your night. But yeah, so first Jak and Daxter game, it does really good. The second one, I believe there's still a few bugs, but it's very playable beginning to end. And the third one is still in development. That they haven't got that done yet. And then Jak X Combat Racing is not even on their radar. So yeah, all in all, a very cool project. I'm glad I found that I just kind of came across it and went, you know what? I need a game to play in the list of solo games. That's going in. And oh my god, it is worth every dollar spent on that controller. It has been so good, just jamming through the levels. And it's like, when I look at them, I have the nostalgia things. Do you think that Star Citizen will ever be released? I'm gonna say yes. I do not think they're going to achieve promises they may have made. They may reach a point where they'll go, hey, it's released. It's out. You can play the game. You know, it's available for everyone. You don't have to be part of any sort of beta or anything. It's just there. But I do not think they will achieve everything they have promised. Music, you okay? Oh, there you go. A bit of a harsh transition. That's my vibe on it. Like, I feel like they've received too much money and they've gone down weird paths. Like, the stuff they've shown has looked really cool. It looks really awesome. But I just feel like, yeah, half the players would have jumped ship. Exactly. It's kind of a... They need to go back to what like the original promise was and just deliver that. You know, they may have had all those stretch goals or, hey, we raise more money for this kind of stuff. Just ignore it. Go, you know what? We'll deal with that later. Let's get our base game out. Let's get that out. Yep. And they've sold that promise for, I feel, a bit too long. The controller Trojan horses made its way into Troy. Exactly. Like, people have backed heaps of stuff, like heaps of money into it, but there's nothing. Like, yeah, they've released little bits here and there and people have done little things here and there. It's just like the general population does not have access to it. And that's like, once they've got that, then they're at least, they've started. Because like with everything they promise, that's like, if they can deliver that, they've got a hella game on their hands. But it's a lot to deliver. Just, yeah, your birthday, whatever, your best on moments after learning about claw grip and moments before getting a finger sprain. Yeah, so would you rock your index finger across A and B if you wanted to, like, say, use A to jump and B to attack, to do a jump attack? So you'd do all that and you'd go, like, rock A to B. So you could still waggle stick, back buttons to at least have a good grip on it, and then rock your fingers across it. They go dunk dunk, dunk dunk, dunk dunk, dunk dunk. Because like sliding your finger across it, that almost hurts. Like you can, but Like, I've got very low press buttons that don't really stick up too much. Yes, they have the index tip in the middle of the 4 buttons is slightly rocket with pressing for a long time. Right, so you kind of waggle it down and up kind of thing. But it's, but in such a... There's got to be something said for a mouse and keyboard. I still prefer the idea of, so this is your right hand, middle finger on A, index on B, ring on X, nothing on Y. That's covered by your middle finger going from A to Y. And then your left hand on the left joystick to move, and you just rely on the camera being good enough. And of course you point the bottom of the controller towards the screen. Yeah, you're not expected to do it and shouldn't. Yep. It's really is all comfortable grip. I'll go and I see again. Your index from trigger to ABX are temporary. Yeah, like it's definitely, the game is not, I don't want to say it's a difficult game. It's still challenging. It's still fun. It's making me work for it. You know, yes, I'm kind of blasting through some things, but I definitely have some gaming experience behind my belt now. Yeah, normal grip is thumb on stick or ABXI depending on action, index on bumper and trigger, maybe middle on trigger if needed. And the rest gripping the controller leg. Oh, so... Oh, so you shouldn't use the middles on the triggers. Normal grip is, someone say, ABX and index on bumper and trigger. Oh. So wait, so when you're playing Elden Ring, you have to... Oh, you could put it into... Yeah, you could just slide between... Yeah, light attack and heavy attack. You just put heavy attack on the rapid trigger mode, where it pushes the button really far forwards, like the actual trigger thing. So opposed to it being like a ooh and pull the trigger right in, it becomes like a mouse click almost. You can kind of, don't know if that's coming through, with little clicks there on the triggers. You know, the controls had all the buttons on the front where they belong. It's... Yeah, She's an interesting beast, she is. Unfortunately, she is going to be relegated after this back into her own box so she doesn't get dusty with the plastic cover over it and leaving it at that. What is this? So we have that. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like I know exactly what you mean. But it's like, yeah, it just, I don't have that, like, yeah, that muscle memory yet of like, how to quickly move between things. Like in a high stress situation, I can high stress on a mouse and keyboard every day of the week. I can't high stress on my controller yet, but I'm getting better. And that's really it. It's being comfortable. Yeah. Yep, it is just habit. Like, I've got the basics down. The basics, not too hard. I'm comfortable pushing buttons. Yeah, and I've memorized them fairly well. You can see I've got jumping, I've got spinning, I've got punching down. But it's just like, when some things happen quickly, it's like putting them in the right order, in the right time. Then it becomes a bit more. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, what I'm doing, I'm playing a E for everyone rated game. It is not something that needs claw grip. Like, if I was to try and do the speed run of Jak and Daxter, claw grip is heavily needed. Definitely heavily needed. Yeah, also, I like the color of your controller as well. It is vibrant. Got the classic PlayStation with the 2 waggle sticks down the bottom middle as well. Just adjust my headphones. I remember I need to replace my headphone thing. Bordeaux red. Ooh. I like how you call it Bordeaux red. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that makes it elegant. And Dual Sense, isn't it Dual Shock? Or is Dual Shock showing my age again? I'm gonna drive on Linux so I don't get vibrations and wilds. I didn't like the zoomer in Jak and Daxter. Made the controller vibrate. And I know I can turn off the vibrations and stuff, but it's just like, oh man, shit's moving in my hands and I'm trying to use it. It was DualShock until PS4. For PS5, they rebranded to DualSense. Huh. So that's why like the PS1, 2, and 3, and even the 4 was good as well. PS5? Why did it not become the GOAT? Because like, DualSense, no. Fancy superfine haptics. No. Just whack a bigger hold, you know, piece of metal on a motor and just have it wagga 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 just around inside the controller. It did fine in the PlayStation 2 days, and it does fine nowadays. Man. Oh, I'm thinking around like, it's like you can feel the light footsteps. So yeah, like was the old PlayStation 2, didn't it have like a light vibrator in like the left hand side, like a heavy in the right, or the other way around? So like you could get lighter vibrations and heavier ones, but it relied on only one half of the controller vibrating or the other. Does that in Final Fantasy 14? Okay, so you can feel light footsteps. Ooh. Right, so you kind of feel like footsteps go dunk, 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 dunk. But yeah, I'm just thinking back to like what I ran through, where I am, what's coming next and stuff. Like, I've got kind of memories of the game, but of course I was 11 years old. Like, I was living in the moment back then versus like trying to retain as much knowledge as I possibly could on exactly what I was doing. So it's like, I have memories of these areas, but I also don't. Like, I know kind of the rough kind of like, oh yeah, I know kind of where I'm going, kind of where I am, but not like I know where I am. Like, apart from the intro village, the jungle to the right, and the beach to the left. That is ingrained in my memories. That, no, like the back of my hand almost. Again, the individual things in there of like, hey, that's what you have to do there, I don't remember it exactly, but I do remember kind of pieces in there, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like rediscovering areas and like getting through challenges and stuff and like jumping over the gaps, beating the enemy, figuring out the kind of the trick to them, like wow. But yeah, because we're not going to have Roka tomorrow / tonight for you guys, still don't know what Roka's game is. So we'll have to watch this space again for another day. And when I say I don't know, even Roka hasn't told me. So I do not know what Roka's picked out. And the problem is Roka generally doesn't know what they've picked out either. Because, yeah, it's very cute. Oh. It's very cute. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. See, Roka rolls like a day or two beforehand. You change your mind. It's like at the last moment, it's like, do I have time to download this? Yeah, let's roll it. We're doing a different game. Whereas, yeah, I'm sitting here with Jak and Daxter, next game, and then open to suggestions. So I've got my options kind of at least covered. I know what's going to be coming next and all that. And for the next game, I'm also going to be getting some extra stuff to attach to my VTuber model. So I will have some stuff relevant to the game as well. Which reminds me, Roka, if you do want to do that as well, I'm more than happy to show you, like, if you can find yourself a 3D model, I can, you know, because you've got the model yourself, I can show you exactly what you need to do to kind of just weld something onto it. Just so it looks like it kind of fits on relatively okay and all that. So you want to see us play The Sims? I've never vibed with it. I've never played it, but what I have seen of it has just never been like a vibe. Like I've never sat down and gone like, man, I really gotta just watch this. Because like, the other thing is, it's also something, you know, I like to think about as well as what's the end point to the game? So say like when Roka and I have done Risk of Rain, it's, you know, there is no end game to Risk of Rain or Monster Hunter Wilds or anything like that. There's no point where you say like, that's it, that's the end of the game, the ending credits rolled, you would have to hit new game if you want to do anything else. But is there a concept, because there isn't that concept in The Sims, is there? That's like, if you got to a point, you need to have like a point you say, you know what, I'm going to play it for 3 weeks. I'm going to try and achieve goals 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, you set your own goals. So you've got to set like some goals. Go, I want to achieve 1, 2, and 3. And after that, that is it. So it's like, how much do you push towards those goals? Like, do you go, that is my only focus. I focus 100% on goals 1, then 2, then 3, and just smash them out as quick as you can? Or do you just kind of vibe other things while those goals kind of happen slowly? Player problem with their business model, never got any of their DLCs. Yeah, because their base game doesn't have too much and like everything's a DLC. Isn't it, right? It's like if you want to do anything, it's just like, hey, you want to do this? DLC, DLC, DLC. Because there is that new one as well. So there is... You've got The Sims 4 is free. Interesting. But it's actually $1,632 is how much it actually costs to buy The Sims. Which, half that for euros, so about 800 euros. That's all these little, just $7 here, $7 there. Adventure Awaits expansion pack, $69.95. That's a whole fucking game. What the hell? Stuff. Now that they have done all the new event quests and stuff, just doing like a, hey, let's catch up on everything that's been released. Let's get up to date with everything. Let's you know, cycle through a bunch more content that's been released. Because there is now all that new content in there. There's enough to do, you know, a week or two's worth of kind of a bit of fun in there. And so it should be late in April unless they sneak in a new 5th one soon. Is there, wait, what are Roka and I playing at the moment? We did Kill It With Fire. Wait, what are we playing? Let me bring up. Cult of the Lamb, that's what we're playing. Right, because it really depends on how long that keeps us busy for as well. That April, January, February, March, April. Yeah, okay, so we'll probably be done before April. And you say should be late April unless they sneak in a new 5th one soon. So it's, yeah. And the thing is, let's say we go, hey, that is what we want to do next. And we see it's coming up. Cult of the Lamb technically never ends. You can keep playing it indefinitely after the end of the game. Which is nice. And we've got the DLC to do. So it's how much content is in there as well. Will be interesting. So that'll be something for us to think about and look at. But on that note, I kind of want to pack up, get my ass into bed, get things kind of wrapping up nicely. Someone is live at the moment, but they... yeah, we're going to go raid Kelly. Why not? They've been live for 7 minutes, so we should be good on that. Let's hit the raid button, let's do following, and let's do Kelly. And we'll start that. Yep. Cool. Yep, let's definitely go cooking. So let's do that. We're going to type in sheep raid, and we're going to end with one of those. We're going to copy and yoink, yoink, yoink. Paste that into there. With that, I want to say thank you very much, Roka, Battler, and Romanji for joining us today. Very much appreciated. Been cool chatting with all of you. Yeah, Roka's not going to be with us tomorrow, just because they're still recovering. So hopefully you get better soon as well, Roka. Starcat Deluxe. We had Fox as well join us. Fox Frequency. And I believe that was everyone. Yes, that is indeed everyone who joined us. So with that, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. It's been super awesome hanging with you all. I'll be back tomorrow with more Jak and Daxter on controller. So with that, thank you all and bye-bye. Bye Roka, bye Battler, bye Romanji, yeet!